It's hard to expect perfection. It's hard to even know what that means sometimes. But AKA Patters, I've seen Michelangelo's Pieta, David, and Sistine Chapel with these peepers. I've seen Andy Warhol's original Brillo boxes and Campbell Soup and Marilyn Monroe. I have seen nearly every single significant Impressionist painting on planet Earth. A.K.A. Patters. We all know the Jordan 4 is the perfect Jordan design of all the Jordan sneakers. With that said, during this, we've been looking at Creature Commandos from Max. I still call it HBO Max, but more specifically from our boy James Gunn. James Gunn, the brilliant writer behind The Belko Experiment and Brightburn. I love both of those movies. But here we go. This is the launch. This is the one we've been waiting for. The launch of the DC Universe. It's not Blue Beetle, nor is it The Flash, a movie I still refuse to watch, by the way. It's none of those things. This is the movie or this is the point that we can all agree on. This is the beginning. So they dropped 2 episodes. I stayed up all night to watch them. I watched them again. So I've seen them 2 times. Spent roughly, let's just say 2 hours with this franchise already. This is nothing like the original Creature Commandos. This is a reskinning yet again of Suicide Squad. It really is. Even Amanda Waller, they skinned Amanda Waller's character alive during Peacemaker. She's no longer the character we grew to like in the original Suicide Squad movie. She's, somewhat off-center from that character, and so's our boy Captain Flag guy, okay? Crossbones from Winter Soldier. This is it's a tough pill to swallow because we already have two of our focal characters are already deviants of existing focal characters, and I get it. It's still the same Amanda Waller, but she's now not running the Suicide Squad, and she's doing other things. And Creature Commando somehow falls technically under her jurisdiction. Yada yada yada. They go on some type of adventure or thing. They go on the thing. They assemble the same way that they would that we've seen already in 3 of James Gunn's movies: Guardians of the Galaxy, Suicide Squad, and this, right? That's it. He assembles oddball characters and give you flashy title cards. So with all of that said, I'm being a little bit overly critical. Great fight scenes, great animation, great character design. Frank Grillo's voice acting. We need voice actors sometimes. I don't think him as the protagonist we're focused on. The episode 2 is a weird Dr. Frankenstein banging Bride of Frankenstein and making Frankenstein's monster jealous. Okay, I guess that's there just for a shock value. I guess that's James Gunn's trauma influence still in his bones coming through. That's what she said. So yeah, episode 2. Again, not very interested, not very into it, more out of curiosity at this point. I'm not really oh my god, the DC universe has arrived. This is the ground zero, the point one entity we needed. We needed this franchise at this point to get us excited for everything that James Gunn has planned for us in the DC universe. This doesn't do it, and it goes to my original statement, perfection. This is whatever you launched the DC universe with, that you said that was the launch, which is this. It needs to be perfect to the point of getting us excited and getting us amped up to where we just want to spend that money on the next thing coming. The same thing that the Penguin did. The Penguin, so effing good, you can charge $40 for Batman 2 and we're all going to go see it. That's what some of these streaming programs do. They're long form movies, but the slow drip of the stream gets us so excited, so anticipated. It's not working for Dune Prophecy, by the way, but it's supposed to have a intent, and the best way to do that is doing great characters, great situations, great plots, great storytelling, but overall making a product that gets the hardcore fans, that gets our what pumping. Okay, I want to feel my blood. I want to feel my heart beat when I watch Creature Commandos. That's not this. That's not where we are, and it's a little bit frustrating because this is well written, but it's just there, not impactful, and we needed that. We needed, like, that asteroid that takes out the dinosaurs, the big crater in Mexico. I think that's not even a peer-reviewed concept. How confident are we of that, by the way? But regardless of that, that's the type of impact we needed for this, which is what we don't have. We literally have Dr. Frankenstein banging the bride. That's where we are with Creature Commandos. Ugh!